Welcome to 10 Minutes, everybody. I'm on my way back from Columbus. It's been a long day. Got up at 4 o'clock this morning. Drove down there, had a meeting with the customer, then had a good lunch with one of my guys. And then I'm on my way home now. Stopped at a Crosby's to get gas and pizza. But done a lot of phone calls and stuff, some with clients, some with friends. One of the cool phone calls I'd say that, there's some cool lessons to share is one of my buddies has a lot of thoughts, thinks a lot, has a job that he has, time to think and deep think. So during his time at his job, he spends a lot of time thinking about all the different ways he could be an entrepreneur or do something. And again, every time we talk about stuff like this, it can apply to all kinds of things on being hesitant or thinking too much but not taking action. But, this is a good example for entrepreneurship or going after some multiple stream of income. But, puts a lot of energy, working into thinking about this stuff. And then, executing on it is a whole different world. And, some of the advice, and it's about anything really of how you want to spend time and stuff, but some of the advice I gave him was to step back and really try to understand which of those things that he thinks about all the time should be the thing he actually moves forward with and does something about. And, after you do that, then you can do all that deep thinking and spend that time you have, which is awesome, trying to push towards that goal and focus on that goal. And then figure out what the next move is, the next action is, versus thinking about all the things you could do instead of taking action. So I said, hey, just really think through and use some guiding principles. Hey, what do you love doing? What do you think would make the most money? What do you think would free up the most time? What do you, I don't know what would drive you to want to put extra time in other than your job. You got to figure that out. And if you don't figure that out, then you might not find the right thing to spend your time on. He's also real young, 23 years old, and I didn't really realize that until we were deeper in the conversation. So it's like, hey, you can fail a whole bunch of times as long as you're smart about it, and one of those things will probably hit. You got lots of time, but really, think about what you'd love to do, where you'd love to spend your time. Can you make money doing that? What's in the way? And then I had tons of time, so we boiled down some ideas, and I'm not sure they're where he's going to land because he has to really search for it himself on where he wants to focus his time and effort, or what he wants to make his first success or failure. Because go ahead, fail, keep going, and eventually success will find you. So, I said, to go, figure that out. And then baby steps. Just take baby steps and work through it. I think that's important. He's also gone through a lot of times of figuring out where to make quality time. One of the simple things, as we talked about another strategy, so if you're working through something and you're struggling with it, it's like put a pros list together. What are the good things about it? What's going well? Draw a line down the paper, put a cons list together. This could apply to anything also. What's not going well? What needs to change? And, what's going well, love it. Use that for fuel. Use that to help you continue to go because that's good. What's not going good, use that as your hit list of actions, things to do. Maybe there's people that you got to reach out to help solve those problems. But if you're not taking action on the things that make you not want to do something, or if you're not fixing the things that make you not want to do something, or the things that make you not profitable, you're going to always be miserable, or you're going to always be less successful than you want, or you're going to always feel like you're not making traction. So you really have to step back, decide where you want to go, then start taking small steps to get there, whether it's with a relationship, whether it's with a business, whether it's with how you spend time. And then figure out in detail what those little minute things are to do each day or each week or each month or each year to get you there. I do a lot of that processing inside my brain. I don't write it down. I have started writing it down, and I think it's actually made a huge difference. But, some people have to write that stuff down. So write it down. Get started. And again, that could be pulling a relationship together. That could be building a business. That could be getting a promotion at a job. All those things, you can apply that same simple logic. What am I trying to get out of it? What do I like about it? What do I dislike about it? How am I knocking down the things that I dislike? How am I putting fuel behind the things I do like? Maybe I resource the things I dislike and have someone else do those that actually loves doing whatever I'm resourcing. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go get my slice of pizza and finish my drive home. Thanks for listening.